Well, good day, folks. So the time has come. We're going to have a look at the Cross Canada knife project. That comes to us from the one, the only Singing Toad. So he picked up this knife and he started it on its journey. And the first place it's come to is my front door. Now, along with the knife, Dave has included a whole bunch of his stickers. And I'll be doing the same. I'll throw a whole bunch of mine in there. And as the knife travels, people who don't have one of the stickers can take a sticker. They can have their own stickers if they have any, and it'll be part of the knife's journey. It also comes with a list of instructions. Very basic. It's the Browning bone BLUFF. Dave just says use it like it was your own. Don't destroy it, obviously. For a week or so, do your review, pass it along. You would like people to mention in the video who sent the knife. Well, came to me from the Toad Man himself, and who you'll be sending it along to. I don't have anyone in mind yet. Nobody has reached out. I'm sure Dave has a whole list of fellows I can touch base with, and so we're going to get this thing moving. I got a couple of people I'm going to reach out to, see if they're interested as well, and then I'm sure you'll see plenty of reviews on this knife as the weeks and months pass. So we'll tuck that back in there. So here we have the knife, the Browning bone BLUFF. You can see your Browning symbol on the shield. Very nice looking covers. I like the coloring. I like everything about those covers. They look really sharp. Nice jig bone pattern. Well matched on both sides. A little bit of character there. Nice swell to the center. Fit and finish wise, everything looks good. Back springs are nice and tight. Spacer is good. Everything looks nice and tight. Blade alignment looks pretty well centered to me. Charlie says hi. Oh, somebody going by the trailer. That's not allowed. Anyway, so it's basically a trapper style knife. You have no half stops. Nice snap on the open. Got a very long clip point blade. You can even still see the grind marks in it beneath the fingerprints. Browning logo on the tang stamp. All we have there, and your model is a 0477. Small bit of a sharpening choil there, not much. I wouldn't say it's razor sharp from the factory. Could use a touch-up. I was tempted to touch it up, and I thought to myself, no, let's keep it, pass it along, keep it as close to factory as we can, because really that's a big part of the review. How does it come from the factory? And as people use it and need to, they can touch it up. Your grind is fairly good. A little bit of a wander at the tip, but that's not uncommon. A little better at the tip on this side. Fairly good retention. And then you have your Spey blade for your secondary. Nothing on the tang on either side there. Okay, nice little snap on the open. A little weaker retention on this blade, but it's also a larger blade too. But nice size for a good high pressure draw cut. Sharpness is about the same. Edge grind is about the same. We want to get some measurements. Close length is right at about 3.5 inches, give or take a hair. Spear point blade is a little over 2.5 inches on its overall length. You got an angle on the bolster, so you go from the top, you're looking at 2 3/4 from the bottom, a little better than 2.5, and just shy of 2.5 on the cutting edge. The overall length with the main blade is about just shy of 6 1/4 inches. Your Spey blade, from the highest point on the bolster, is a little over 2.5 inches and about 2 3/4 on the shallowest part. And your cutting edge, about 2 1/3 inches. Sharpness wise, from the factory, I mean, it will certainly cut. Can't get a real good curl with it, but it'll certainly cut. And your main blade, looks like there's a little bit of a hitch about halfway down. Catches a little bit right there, but it's certainly a cutter. But just a really nice looking covers. And I like the, I don't know if they're nickel silver or steel, probably nickel silver, but I like that. It's a nice departure from the brass look, and I don't know how the brass would have gone with that bone handle. You know what? We can kind of see. Yeah, I don't know if that would have offset it more or less. Certainly stands out more with the nickel silver than it would with the brass, but the brass kind of brings that, the brown out a little bit more, maybe. Cosmetics. But it's got a nice weight to it. It's not too light, it's not too heavy. Feels good in the hand. I can get every bit of 4 fingers on it. I've got medium-sized hands. It's not uncomfortable to squeeze. There's not no rough edges on the main blade. Again, not uncomfortable when you have the main blade out and the Spey blade in. Kind of nestles right into the crease in your fingers there. Yeah. So no stepping, everything is nice and smooth, which is a feat with a jigged handle. So yeah, I've got no criticisms at all about this knife. It's a sweet little knife. Fits nice in a standard size slip. I like it. I might have to look for one. So what do y'all think? I think it's a good little knife. I think most people are going to appreciate it as it makes its trip around Canada. So, and that being said, if you're watching this and you have a knife tube channel in Canada and you would like to review this knife, touch base with me or Dave and we'll see if we can get along to you. Otherwise, I'll probably reach out to Dave with a couple suggestions of my own and see what he has, and we will get this knife moving along this week. But thank you, Dave, for sending this to me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed carrying it, and I enjoyed reviewing it and being a part of the Cross Canada Knife Party. So that'll be it, folks. Y'all take care. Have an awesome day. And if you get a chance, get out in the woods. It's relaxing. It's peaceful. It's a nice way to reset. And take a knife with you. It might come in handy. Y'all take care.